Hi, everybody, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Fun. This is where I take the time to talk to you about an activity that you can do in the classroom that could take around 5 minutes. Or if you want to extend it, you are more than welcome to do that. But I just want to give you the ideas so you can pull from and formulate and reshape them to fit your classroom and your setting. Also, I like to give you things that you can share with parents that you can teach them how to do at home with their children to build literacy, learning, and reading. All of those things are so critical to the process of seeing our children grow and thrive. Now, it doesn't matter if they're in pre K all the way up to about fourth, fifth, sixth grade. They like doing fun things like this. And don't think that just because they're older, they don't need to maintain what they've already learned. So, maintenance is a great thing to try and do with kids, even after you've mastered it. Because for a lot of my older learners, we still talk about adjectives and transitions and how adverbs can breathe life into stories because we think they've learned it already, they know how to use it. But you'd be surprised how much maintenance can play in reiterating and keeping the ideas going. So let's get started. Okay, with this particular activity, all you need are some stuffed animals and some index cards. The cool thing about this 5 minutes of fun of the activities that I share with you, they're going to be very simple things that you can do, but that are very power packed when it comes to the knowledge and the amount of time that you can get from one activity, of different activities of learning and different activities of engaging and different activities of even working together, peer-to-peer interactions. So I like to give you things that kids can use together with themselves or that you can navigate and sort of lead the process. But then remember, we always want to turn it over to our learners as quickly as possible so they can begin to lead their own learning. So very simple things, but a lot of power behind it. So you need some stuffed animals and an index and some index cards. I like to take the index cards and I usually write words, the name of the animals on the cards. In this case, a bunny, and then I have a pig, and then I have a puppy. But come up with some really interesting and unique. You might do an iguana or an elephant or even a sloth, because a lot of kids don't know what a sloth is, believe it or not. So find unique stuffed animals that you can use in the setting. Now, what I usually do is I'll take the words and I'll put them up on the board or put them around the room on the wall. If you're at home or if parents are at home, they can take the index cards, write the words down, and then put them around the living room or wherever they're sitting for that particular activity. And then what I do is I put the animals on a table. So their job is to go up, grab the animal, the stuffed animal, and place it around the room with what matches it. So if I have a group of kids, maybe working in two or three, they'll come up and they'll collect their stuffed animal. I may give them a bunny. They take the bunny and then they go around the room and find the word bunny, and then they put the bunny down on the floor or on a table under the word. And the same thing applies for whatever animals you need. This is going to help them build their fluency where they're looking at the word and putting it together. They're saying the word and they're understanding what the letters mean together. So this is going to really help them practice their reading and really sounding out things to match it with the animal. Now, once I do that, I've got to do more than just stick it under the letter or under the word. That really doesn't do much other than just have them know that they can say the word and see the word. We really want to get them brainstorming and thinking. So if they have the word bunny and they put the bunny on the table, then the next thing they would have to do, working in groups, small groups, pairs, however you set them up, they would come up with as many words as they could to describe a bunny. And they would talk amongst themselves on adjectives or detailed words to describe that particular animal. Then The teacher wanders around the room and she stops at each group and she asks them, what words did you come up with to describe your bunny? They may say furry, they may say fluffy, they may say long ears, they may say furry tail. So they're going to come up with some great detailed information. This is an opportunity for you, educators and parents, to stop and start adding more rich words to their conversation. So allowing them to talk, peer to peer interaction, and then giving them the opportunity to use words. Okay, this is a fun activity. I want you to take it and I want you to think about how you can expand it and make it even more powerful. I threw you the nuggets. Now you take it and make it your own. Bye.